The Sant'Antonio hermitage is the last panoramic point on our itinerary. The landscape before you is a kind of synthesis of Cinque Terre territory. From Monterosso it first embraces the 4 other villages, going on to Palmaria Island and then Tino Island. On clear days you can also see Tinetto Island. This still rugged-looking coast is striking particularly for the absence of landing places, with the exception of Monterosso, which not surprisingly is the oldest of the Cinque Terre villages and the only one with any seafaring traditions. The earliest human settlements were on the upper parts of the seaward slope, where the terrain was more suitable for farming and where there was protection from pirate raids. From them arose the rural villages of Monterosso, Vallastra and Reggio, with their respective sanctuaries. Only later did the inhabitants of these villages, in part spurred by the need for a market for their wine, found the seaside villages of Riomaggiore, Monterosso and Vernazza. Cornelia, built on a high rocky spur plummeting to the sea, has a history of its own and even today is still closely tied to its rural origins. Grapes were grown on the whole mountainside between the rural and the seaside villages, and for centuries were the only real livelihood of the population. Nowadays, in many parts of the territory farmland alternates with abandoned land overrun with spontaneous vegetation, but formerly the terraced plots stretched practically continuously from Monterosso to the Tremonti cliffs that plummet to the sea. In the 20th century this originally medieval landscape was modified, first by the arrival of the railroad, not obvious at a distance but an integral part of the landscape of the coastal towns, and then by roads and their viaducts, all of them signs of the ineluctable development of a territory that in spite of them wants to keep its historical spirit alive and vibrant. Well, you're almost at the end of your excursion. Levanto is just beyond the wooded ridge on your left and you can reach it by continuing along the path you've just followed. Enjoy your walk, and I look forward to sharing other on-the-road guides with you.